And this is it, the E39 5 Series 530i Touring. I'll show you around. We'll check out the bodywork first. There's damage to the front bumper. I haven't actually taken this off yet, but this is fully broken behind here, so either that needs a major repair, or you can see that, or a replacement. We'll get to that at some point. The headlights are extremely discolored. Could do a complete freshen up, and the paintwork is, I don't know if it's going to come up very clearly on the camera, but you can see it's covered in stone chips, and that includes the front. The wheels are heavily damaged. It could also do with a full, well, again, replacement, or at least a refurb, and we'll see what they look like after they're done. But these have got the Style 66s. We have rust in the arches. Doesn't feel too bad, but again, once we get the liners off, we can check that out. But it's all the way around. I think this front driver's side's the worst, and it is going into the sills. I haven't taken the covers off yet to check how bad it is, but looking at the MOT history, there has been some welding done on the underside. So here's some more rust on the rear. But again, I mean, this actually looks quite bad. But until it's bubbles, they're definitely there, heavy bubbling. But until we take it all apart, we won't know how bad it is. Discs and pads on the rear definitely need replacing. There's a big lip here, and again, they actually, this one's not too bad, but compared to the front one anyway. But it's still, I mean, full restoration on those. We have rusting to start in here. Trims aren't too bad. I believe these are supposed to be gloss, but obviously they're not. When I ran the VIN through a checker, it said I had the M Sport package on this with gloss here, but clearly these aren't gloss. The top, bit of chip in there, but the roof doesn't look too bad. This is without the sunroof, but in terms of rust, doesn't seem to be any on here. Rear quarter doesn't actually look that bad. The rear bumper also is in pretty good condition. Again, other than slight scratches and paintwork, but we can sort that out. I know there is an issue with the rear parking sensor that keeps beeping as soon as you put it into reverse. But again, we'll get to it. This tail light looks okay. This one seen better days. Let me just pop this. The rust here is possibly too far gone. I'm not too sure. I need to have a look at it properly. But from a quick glance, it looks like it's too far gone. And then obviously you've got the bubbling again on this. Quite bad there. This I'm not sure what they're called. The boot won't lift up very well. It will lift up, it stays up, but yeah, you need to really drag it up. There's also bad rust, so I think it'll be a whole boot replacement, to be honest. But again, I'll strip it back and have a look how bad it is. Might just be really bad surface rust, but I'm not entirely sure until I look at it. Boot, classic. Here's the Bible. I am not a mechanic. I've never done any mechanic work on a car. So this is going to be a learning experience for me. So I'll just be using this. This is basically what I'm going to be going through. This, YouTube, research, just work into the manual essentially. Got lots of paperwork here from previous owners. I haven't had a chance to go through that, but it has had a lot of work done to it. And also got lots of paperwork and service history and stuff here. Again, still haven't gone around to that. Spare key. These are the trims from all four sides. The seals on them were basically damaged, and it looked like they were hanging off. So I didn't want to catch them and snap them because I've looked, they are quite expensive. So they probably will need repairing and hopefully saving. If not, we'll have to look at getting them replaced. Got the slider that still works, the boot slider. Give you some protection when you get your stuff in the back. And also, which I didn't know this was an option, but we have a dog cage. Just really cool. Sure, my dog will love that. We have a mount for a trailer, but I don't have the actual hook. So I'm pretty sure the guy said I had one, but I haven't seen it yet. So maybe it's been misplaced, or you know, I don't need to tow anything at the moment. And I don't believe that's the original exhaust, but it's I mean, it works. We'll have a look at it again. All this stuff we'll look at when we get further into it. This is just a brief look to see what we're working with. Let me shut this. There we go, slam. This side doesn't look too bad actually. Again, wheels, horrendous. We do have some bubbling this side and here. Starting to go into the sills here, but it looks like somebody's done some kind of work to that. But again, well, I'll have a look. I haven't really looked under the car yet. I know it is obviously leaking. You can see that from the top. I'll show you that in a second. All four windows do work. That's really damaged, really scuffed up, scratched. I'm a bottle, but yeah, it's quite. I mean, the door cards are really nice and pretty good condition. To be honest, the whole interior is in quite nice condition. I mean, the gear stick. I'll come back to that. The gear stick is not ideal, but it is a manual, 5-speed manual, which again is something I was looking for. Some damage here. And again, more rust coming onto this front sill here on the passenger side. But again, it doesn't look like it's gone too deep. It could just be surface, but we'll have a look. And this front passenger side wheel is, I think, the worst of the bunch. It's really bad condition, to the point where I'm not even sure if these are even real wheels. These could be replicas. I'm not too sure, because that badge looks almost like it's melted. But again, we'll have a look. Slight bit of bubbling on the front arch, scratches, nothing major. Bit of bulge in there. Not sure what that's for, but it's something. Okay, I'll pop the bonnet and we'll have a look underneath. So here we are under the bonnet. Relatively clean. Doesn't seem to be any serious signs of surface rust, other than on these bumper stops where they go onto these. I don't know if they look good or bad. Well, they don't look good, let's be honest, but I'm not sure how bad they are. But we have got rust in where they sit. Again, surface by the look of it. We have a lot of leakage. I think from all over the place. Filters and stuff. I have had a quick look at these. These don't look particularly great. See, so I have ordered parts for that. That is what we'll be doing next time. But yeah, looking down here, we've got leakage here, and then if you can just see, I don't know if you can see this in there. That is wet, and I'm not sure what it is or where it's coming from. It's not that bad. I mean, it runs, drives, pulls. It's not too bad. I've ordered lots of service parts that are on the way, so we'll get to that once they arrive. But again, I do want to emphasize I've never done any of this before. I'll show you the inside of the car now. So inside, like I said, we've got a 5-speed manual. This, I don't believe this is original. It's very damaged. It's got a lip on it. It's not great when you're driving. It is the business edition. It's got a tape player. Very useful. The 2 cup holders, again, useful. But the black interior, again, door cards look like they're in excellent condition. All 4 windows do work. And we don't, unfortunately, we don't have the memory seats, but I think they are classed as the comfort seat. Now for the good bit, let's turn the ignition on first. 187,000 miles. Lights on the dash, obviously. Let's start her. Right, now you've seen the car. What's next for the 530i? Full service. I don't think this car has been maintained as frequently as it should be. I've had a quick look through the service booklet. The last oil change was in 2021 at 162,000 miles. So that's 25,000 miles ago. Obviously, it might not be documented in this book, but that is what it says in here. So that needs doing as a matter of urgency, really. And then regarding the bigger plan for the car is just to restore it back to a way where, you know, the rust is under control. I mean, I've not even looked underneath the car yet. I don't know what the scenario is going to be like under there. When we get back onto the drive for the service, I will raise the car up and we can have a look. But like I say, thanks for watching, and I'll see you at the next one when we really get into the service. Thanks.